Astavacrasana, the 8-angle pose. The main challenge here is it's an arm balance and you have to have the needed strength to bear your own weight. Also, you have to have good flexibility around your hip area and your shoulder areas. Let's just go through and break this pose down and see what is happening. Overall, you're stretching the lower part of your rectus spina and your spinal rotators. And also you're stretching your calf and your thigh, your hamstring here. And when you flex your hip, you're especially using your psoas and your adductors. But it's also being held by the tensor fascia latae here and the gluteus medius. Your gluteus maximus is being lengthened in this pose when you do the flexing of your hip. Your obliques and your transverse abdominis is being stretched. And when you bend and you twist yourself into this pose, you're especially using the rectus abdominis and also your obliques muscles. When we stretch our knees and we cross our feet, we are squeezing around our arm here, and actually here we are creating kind of like a banda, especially where we touch it here around our arm. And that's actually also a good thing because we are actually stabilizing the pose in this way. Let's go through and see which kind of poses we can do in order to open up to this pose. And the first one I will show to you is the plank pose. And the next one is low plank, chaturanga. Focus mainly on the core and your arms and your legs. When we come up here, we can show the Astavacrasana. Mainly focus here on your inner thighs, your psoas, tensor fascia latae and gluteus medius. And when we do this here, we also focus here on our shoulder mobility and even more here if you do the bind. And lizard pose, mainly focus on the mobility around your hip area. Of course, if you do the twist here like this, you also focus on here on your rectus spina and the spinal rotators also. And we can enter into a Astavacrasana pose, mainly focus on the arm balance and also the inner thighs, your adductors. And we can show the Astavacrasana, more or less the same, but we are twisting here. And lastly, I will show the Navasana pose. So here, mainly focus here again on the inner thighs, your adductors, your hamstrings, your calf, and your hamstrings. And of course also here the rectus abdominis when we bend the trunk here in. So these are my recommendations for opening up to this pose. And actually I have some more recommendations because when we come into this pose, Astavacrasana, I really would like to do a little deeper hip opener. So starting off with a baby cradle pose can be a good idea. So really opening even more up in this pose. And if you want to dig deeper into a more hip opener, you can come into firelock pose. And from this, maybe coming into a Supta Gustasana A or version 1. And from here, come even closer into Astavacrasana, going into elephant trunk pose. And then you try to stretch your legs, making the bando we just talked about, and look forward. Here stabilizing the pose. Easier to stay in this pose. Not that it is a very easy pose, not at all. So, but thank you for watching. This was Astavacrasana, the 8-angle pose, and it was Søren Poulsen Yoga. So please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching. Namaste.